This week, we take you on a journey across the continent as our group chairman, Tony Elumelu, CFR, began his Africa Tour on Monday, advancing partnerships, deepening relationships, and reaffirming the group's commitment to driving sustainable development and collaboration across Africa. From Kenya to Zambia, Mozambique, Congo-Brazzaville, Rwanda, and the DRC, the tour showcases UBA's growing impact and presence across the region. Still on the theme of growing and making impact, our Group Managing Director, CEO Oliver Alauba, delivered a powerful keynote address at the UAE Chartered Trade and Investment Forum held in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And back home, UBA proudly sponsored the Lagos International Trade Fair 2025, further strengthening our position as a key player in Africa's economic growth story. We would now go on a commercial break.
The board and the executive management and yourselves to come up with great products, come up with initiatives that will make a difference. Let us say topic 1, 2, 3 for UBA Kenya. Kenya is seen as a technology hub for Africa. I also said to the board members today that the mentality of waiting for head office to point the way to go, just of products and technology, everything should go.
The tour began in Nairobi, Kenya, where our group chair, Tony Elumelu, CFR, met with the President, William Ruto, at the State House to explore new areas of collaboration between UBA and the Kenyan government. Discussions focused on infrastructure development, energy expansion, and economic empowerment, with President Ruto commending UBA's role in the $1 billion road infrastructure securitization program, to which the bank contributed $150 million to revive key national projects. President Ruto described UBA as a trusted partner in Kenya's growth story, while the group chairman reaffirmed UBA's long-term commitment, saying, UBA is not just a bank, we are a development partner. Mr. Elumelu also held a high-impact working session with the board, EXCO, and senior management of UBA Kenya, introducing Ms. Shola Yomi Ajayi, CEO Executive Director of UBA Africa One, and outlining a bold vision for UBA Kenya to become group's technology and innovation hub. He emphasized the importance of discipline, innovation, and accountability, and directed the rollout of an acculturation program to reorient staff around UBA's performance culture and customer-first philosophy. In Lusaka, Zambia, our group chair was warmly received by President Hakainde Hichilema, who praised UBA's continuous investment and partnership, describing the bank's success as the country's success. Mr. Elumelu highlighted the impact of the Tony Elumelu Foundation in Zambia, which has empowered 350 entrepreneurs with $5,000 each in seed capital, creating over 16,500 jobs nationwide. He reaffirmed UBA's support for Zambia's energy and infrastructure agenda, leveraging partnerships through Transcorp Power and other regional collaborations. In a strategy session with the UBA Zambia board, EXCO, and senior executives, the chairman urged the team to raise their game, localize innovation, and aim for greater profitability. In his words, let's make Zambia a center for excellence and aim for over $5 million in profits. Pushed to take over the mining sector, every thriving industry in Zambia must feel UBA's impact. He charged the team to innovate, automate, and create customer-relevant products, emphasizing that Zambia can lead East Africa region right from Lusaka. The next stop was Maputo, Mozambique, where our group chair Tony Elumelu, CFR, and his delegation received an enthusiastic welcome from the UBA Mozambique team led by Mr. Felipe Mandiate, UBA Mozambique chairman, and Mr. Pedro Marangwene, UBA Mozambique MD/CEO. At the Presidential Palace, Palacio de Ponta Vermelha, Mr. Elumelu met with His Excellency President Daniel Chapo to discuss new investment opportunities in energy, agriculture, and tourism. He reaffirmed UBA's commitment to supporting Mozambique's economic transformation and highlighted Africa's collective responsibility to drive innovation and development. President Chapo, in turn, commended UBA's long-standing contributions to financial inclusion and described the group as a trusted partner in national progress. Later, at a combined meeting with the UBA Mozambique board and executive team at the Radisson Blu Hotel, our group chair praised the team's professionalism and urged them to build an idea lab, localize technology, automate processes, and aim high. He reminded them that UBA Mozambique had produced global talent, noting that one of UBA's America's former CEOs hailed from Mozambique. Executives acknowledged the recent salary review as a morale booster and a sign of the group's commitment to its people. As the visit concluded, the message was clear. UBA Mozambique is not just a part of the network. It's a flagship for UBA's vision in Southern and Eastern Africa. Down at Maya Maya International Airport in Brazzaville, the chairman and his delegation were warmly received by UBA Congo-Brazzaville's chairman, Hilarion Bonsana, the MD/CEO, Miriam Yagoturi, and excited staff who came out to welcome the team. From the airport, the delegation proceeded to the Ministry of Finance for a meeting with the Republic of Congo's Minister of Finance, Christian Yoka. Discussions focused on strengthening UBA's contribution to the country's economic growth with conversations around infrastructure financing, trade, investment, and long-term collaboration with the government. The team then visited Palais du Peuple for an audience with His Excellency President Denis Sassou Nguesso. The chairman expressed appreciation for the warm reception and reaffirmed UBA's long commitment to the Republic of Congo. The president commended UBA's support for national development and proposed deeper collaborations in key sectors, including energy, oil and gas, and revenue infrastructure. He also indicated his willingness to allocate prime land for a new UBA head office in Brazzaville. A state luncheon followed, where the chairman reiterated UBA's readiness to partner with the government, particularly in expanding energy access and financing major infrastructure projects. He also highlighted the Tony Elumelu Foundation's impact in Congo, noting that over 100 young Congolese entrepreneurs have been trained and empowered through the program. Later that evening, the chairman met with the UBA Brazzaville board, EXCO, and senior staff at the Hilton Hotel. In a frank and engaging session, he encouraged the team to innovate, automate where possible, and build on the strong foundation already established in Congo. He also introduced Sarah Takoni, CEO of UBA Africa Tour, and announced the planned development of a new head office in Brazzaville. The visit continued the next morning with a breakfast meeting where the chairman reflected on UBA's consolidation journey, past mergers, and the opportunities ahead. It was an informal but insightful session filled with reflections and light-hearted conversations. The Brazzaville stop reinforced UBA's strategic importance in Central Africa and highlighted the bank's strong partnerships in the region. With Maputo, Lusaka already completed, the Africa Tour moves next to Rwanda and then to the Democratic Republic of Congo. As the UBA Africa Tour continues, we will keep bringing you updates of our group chair's visits to more countries across the continent, spotlighting our shared mission to empower businesses, strengthen communities, and drive Africa's growth story forward. Meanwhile, our Group Managing Director CEO, Oliver Alauba, delivered a keynote speech themed Financing African Competitiveness, Building Bridges, Powering Progress at the UAE Chad Trade and Investment Forum held in Abu Dhabi. He emphasized that Africa has moved beyond potential to execution and that competitiveness is built through strategic investments in power, water, infrastructure, and digital systems. Highlighting UBA's footprint across 20 African countries, our GMD CEO shared how the bank has structured over $400 million in energy projects and $315 million in infrastructure funding, positioning UBA as a true architect of Africa's transformation. In his words, at UBA, we are not just accepting Africa's invitation to build, we are already rolling up our sleeves to deliver. Our bank continues to show unwavering support for African businesses as the bank proudly sponsors the Lagos International Trade Fair for the 7th consecutive year. The fair, organized by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, kicked off on Friday, November 7th at the Tafawa Balewa Square in Lagos and runs till November 17th, attracting thousands of exhibitors and investors from across the globe. In line with its customer-first philosophy, UBA has set up a fully functional branch within the fairground, offering seamless banking services and a fun twist, a lucky dip, where customers can win exciting prizes for every transaction. Speaking at the event, UBA's head of SME banking, Babatunde Ajayi, reaffirmed the bank's commitment to empowering small and medium enterprises and driving trade across Africa under the AFTA framework. Let's join Linda Emmanuel for this week's IT segment, where she enlightens us on Click Credit.
Hello team. Yes, something you should definitely be telling your customers. On today's segment, we're talking about one of UBA's smartest digital innovations yet, Click Credit Plus. It's UBA's newly improved ultra-fast digital loan product designed to deliver credit instantly. No paperwork, no collateral, and no queue. With Click Credit Plus, both salaried and non-salary customers can now access loans in seconds, anytime, anywhere. Here's what you should know and tell our customers. 1. Instant disbursement. Funds hit the customer's account immediately after a successful request. 2. No collateral, no documentation. 3. Competitive interest rates between 12% and 15% with a service fee of 10 to 15% flat. 4. Maximum loan amount is 200,000 naira with a tenure of just 30 days. 5. Flexible repayment terms, they are in charge. 6. Real-time loan management directly through UBA channels. This means they can check loan balance, repay, or view loan status all in real time. Click Credit Plus is available right now and open to customers by dialing USSD code *919*28#. So when next a customer asks you for a quick convenient loan, tell them you can get it in seconds with UBA's Click Credit Plus. No forms, no waiting, just instant cash. Remember, at UBA, we're not just making loans faster, we're making life easier and driving customer satisfaction. One digital experience at a time. Empower a customer today. Tell them about Click Credit Plus. I am Linda Emmanuel. Bye for now.
And as we wrap up, a reminder that Fraud Awareness Week runs from November 17th to the 21st. Stay tuned to all our internal channels for daily tips and educational content to help you stay alert and keep our customers protected. That's all for this week's episode of Inside the Den. Thank you for watching and see you next week as we bring you more stories of impact, innovation, and leadership from across the group. I am Chijuke Obedere. Bye for now.